As I work with clients, we're often thinking about the business case for deploying AI in sort of this linear fashion where we're expecting value to come primarily by taking a particular use case and deploying it to more users. It's simple to think about just within any business. Hey, I'm using Copilot or I'm using Gemini, and I deploy that capability to more and more users. And that's just this arithmetic, linear sort of progression of value that's going to occur just by getting the tool out in more people's hands. And as we think about the CX space, often our clients are sort of just focused here because it's what you can look at, you can best estimate, and you feel safest about putting down in a business plan where you're going to go ahead and start to consume tokens and deploy. There's a second piece, which is how is the technology going to progress? I'm thinking about it the way it is today instead of what it might be 2 months, 6 months, a year from now. I'm losing a piece of the equation if I stick with using generative tools in the workplace. And now I begin to add some agentic capabilities to it. It just gets deployed in the same tools, the same features. And now you get this exponential change that occurs in the capability of the technology. The capability to make that have a higher user adoption starts to increase, then my business case goes up. And that's hard to predict. We don't know what it looks like. And then there's this third realm, which I think is so important, but hard to get our arms around, which is what happens when I take a combination of capabilities in the AI space and bring them together. For example, I was with a client and we were talking about, okay, I'm going to get transcription going. I'm going to certainly get summarization going. What if I begin to do a quality scoring of conversations, digital ones as well as voice ones? If I had all that and I could score my sellers and provide real-time feedback, how much is that going to drive my lift in sales by having a combination of transcription, summarization, scoring, coaching, whether that's through a human or through AI? What if I actually had next best experience coming as well in the throes of a conversation with somebody about an offer? We can't predict that very well. And so these things tend to not go to the business case. We've got lots of our clients stuck in thinking about it in that first column of a linear progression and not able to think forward. And that's, I think, one of the jobs all of us probably who are on this conversation have to think about as we go forward.